Hello guys, welcome back to my channel where I talk about computer science and ethical hacking. In this video, we'll actually be discussing what cybersecurity actually is. Cybersecurity is the protection of technology devices and making sure that they are secure and cannot be exploited for the wrong reasons. Cybersecurity is pretty much the same as information security. However, information security is more geared towards securing customer and client data. Cybersecurity is home to many subsections. For example, you could be doing antivirus or programs, or it could be something like firewalls on a server, or maybe using encryption. I'm into ethical hacking, also known as penetration testing, and it's the process of hacking devices to then write a report on them and find security flaws. So then you can give the company a report so then they can fix them, resulting in a more secure company after they've fixed it, so you don't get illegal hackers hacking their company. There are like fields within cybersecurity, let alone computer science. If you are thinking of studying either, I definitely recommend it. It's interesting, fun, enjoyable, high paying, and there's a lot of jobs going around for it. So you're probably wondering what you need to actually be good at to be good in cybersecurity. Networking is a core fundamental part of it. And knowing like the basics, for example TCP and IP models for networking. You also should know like ports and routing and protocols and things like that, because they definitely do come up quite often. It can also kind of help to know about security tooling and maybe some software as well, and just to know how to code. You don't necessarily need to learn how to code, but it can help at certain points when you need to do scripting. I also recommend potentially getting some sort of certification as well, because it just helps consolidate your knowledge into one certification that you can then put on your CV that everyone may know. Just like anything else, there is a range with jobs, especially in cybersecurity. So for example, you could be a SOC analyst, you could be a blue teamer for securing devices, you could be a red teamer for hacking them, you could be forensics, you could be a security architect, and there's various more you can do. It all kind of depends on your preference. A type of cybersecurity practice would be password hashing. When passwords are stored, they are encoded, so it's harder for hackers actually to read them. So instead of seeing password 123, you'll just get a long string of text and numbers to help obscure what the password actually is, to help protect the clients and customers. So when you log into an online account, let's say for example Instagram, you put in your password. That password is then hashed and compared to the database password that you made when you first created your account. So let's say you created an Instagram account a month ago and you did password 123. That password is then hashed and stored in a database. What happens then is when you want to log in, the password that you try to use to log in will then be hashed compared to the one in the database that you did when you first made the account. And if both of the hashed passwords match and they're exactly the same, then you get logged into your account. Some hashing algorithms are easily crackable. For example, MD5. Now MD5 is a very popular hashing algorithm that is used to encrypt things like passwords for a database, but it's easily cracked. You can find online password generators that crack them in literal seconds. So obviously MD5 isn't really used anymore. There's like SHA-256, SHA-1, things like that. Those typically are a bit better, and they often take quite a long time to crack. So I think maybe I should show an example to show you what I actually mean, so it helps you understand what I'm talking about a little bit more. So let's go hop into my Kali machine. Okay, so now I'm in my Kali machine. We can use something like, for example, base64. So base64 is an encoding algorithm type thing, and it's kind of like a hashing algorithm, to be fair, because it's both similar by encoding. So what we can do is we can go echo, for example, pass123 as a password, and then we can then type it and then do base64 like that. And then when we click enter, we go boom. Now we've got a hash or an encoded password, which is essentially what a hash is. So what we can do is we can copy this, we can go over to a website like this one here, for example, base64decode.com or .org. We can then paste in this hashed or encoded password that we've just done. If we decode it, boom, pass123. That is how easy it is to decode a hashed password if it's already been compromised. This is an aspect of cybersecurity. There are different aspects. This was just shown as an example of what cybersecurity can actually do and about its actual, cybersecurity. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you found it interesting and you actually learned something from it. Be sure to smash that like button and also consider subscribing, as I make videos like this every few weeks or so. Please be sure to feel free to turn notifications on so then you get notified every time I make another video. I also do ethical hacking tuition, so feel free to reach out to me in the YouTube comment section or any of my socials, or even my business email, which can be found in the about page in my channel, if you would like a quote for the prices and things like that. It'll be presentations, demos, examples, things like that as well. So yeah, anyway guys, hope you enjoyed and I'll see you guys in the next one. Jesus, okay, let's try that again, man.